96 आला पाहिजे. बाकी खूप माझ्यामध्ये बाहेर आले तर आपलं मेन खूपच प्रतीक
A very good afternoon to one and all. I am Sudha from batch 1.
This is Siddhant Bhagwat from batch 1.
So we are going to present a PPT on China today. What we all think about China? Yes, youth exporter of steel. Please can you stand up? Populated country, okay. Other than that, Sino-India war, okay. Do you know which type of country is China? Can you please stand up? Don't hesitate. Please stand up. Okay. So basically, China is a socialist country. Anyone knows the meaning of socialist country? Okay. So socialist country is where everything is handled by the government. Okay. So China is a socialist country. So we will start first with the flag of the China. This is the flag of the China. China got independence on October 1, 1949. Okay. It was by communist revolution, which was held on 1948 and 1949 for 2 years. After that, the Nationalist Communist Party Taiwan led the creation of the China. And on 1st October 1949, China got its independence. So China has a red color flag, which has 5 stars on it, 1 bigger and 4 on the sides. This bigger flag symbolizes flag symbols the communism, and the 4 other flags the classes of the China.
China used to be a monarchy, an absolute monarchy before until 1912. And then later on, between the mid years of 1912 to 1949, China went on to be a republic. Okay, that experiment also did not work out. Communism became a very strong movement in that country. And by 1949, communism had completely overtaken the ideology in the country, political ideology, and the country turned into a proper communist China. Okay, fine. Okay? And this is where, this is what it continues to be even today. All right. Socialism का फंडा क्या होता है? अभी उन्होंने बात किया था ना सोशलिज्म के बारे में. What is a socialist country? 1 second now. The guy in the blue check shirt. What's your name? Hussein. Hussein, can you answer what is a socialist country? Do you think India is a socialist country? Yes. So what part we are aware that India is a socialist country. Where does this fund of socialism come from? The government does own a few resources. That is where we define a socialism in this fashion, that the government, not all resources in the country are owned by private individuals. The government owns a few resources, right? Mines जो होते हैं वो government own करता है, सब कुछ ये नहीं own करता है ना. Everything is not owned by private individuals. Otherwise, then we would have been known to be a capitalist country, a purely capitalist country. Okay. Fine, you understand the fund of socialism. It's a deep fundament. It's a deep concept. But फिलहाल के लिए ये वाला easy explanation ले लीजिए. Okay. क्या हो गया? लेकिन ये वर्क क्यों नहीं कर रहे थे? This was the one extent of China.
Now the extent of China. China stretches for about 3,250 miles from east to west and 3,400 miles from north to south. It is the largest country in Eastern Asia. Okay, its longitude is about 73° east to 135° east, and latitude extends from 80° north to 53° north. The size of the China is the third largest in the world.
कुणाचं
These
झालंय?
two countries are larger than China.
हे दिसतं ना हेच सांग. नाव
China's religion.
सांगितलं.
This is a pie chart which indicates the China's religion. The large.
Sorry, just give me one moment. Go ahead, we are okay.
Most of the Chinese people follow Chinese folk religion, which is based on Confucianism, Taoism, Chinese Buddhism, and some are irreligious. Okay? Then 15.87% is of Buddhism, 7.6% is other religions, 2.53 is Christianity, and 0.45 is Islamic people. And the official language of China is known as Standard Chinese, which is also known as Mandarin, which is spoken by many of the Chinese ethnic groups in China.
What's the difference between ethnicity and religion? Ask them what is the difference between them. Can anyone spot the difference between ethnicity and religion? You don't have to define what ethnicity or religion is. Can you explain that with the help of an example? Ethnicity अलग होता है, religion अलग होता है, या it's one and the same thing? Okay. And अगर इंडिया के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में बताना पड़े एथनिसिटी को एंड रिलीजन को, तो फिर कैसे बताएंगे? किस चीज पे डिपेंड करता है? Places पे डिपेंड करता है. So you're saying it will depend upon places, cultures. Ethnicity usually relates to languages. It's an entire system of culture. Your genetics, where you come from, the language and everything. Okay. Religion is your faith, which God you pray to. Okay. So people from the same ethnicity can still follow different religions. Okay. Like Indians do. We follow different religions. So we have the same ethnicity, right? Abhi India and Pakistan and Bangladesh have pretty much the same ethnicity. Okay. Especially people in northern India. And yet you see that they follow different religions because they pray to different gods. Ethnicity has something to do with your biological genetics and everything. Religion has more to do with your personal preferences as a human being, ki which faith or which god you will worship. Samjha? Do you understand that, people? And I have done that. It takes time to somehow
Okay, now about China's economy. As I told you before, that China is a socialist country, so it also has socialist economy, which is handled by the government. Amongst 21st century, China is developing since 1970s and is coming as the most fastest power in the world. It has also surpassed Japan in 2010 and has reached second position. Now, just a mind blower about India and China's relationship. China has a Shaolin temple near Boru Bay. Okay, it is built by an Indian monk, which is famously known as Damo in China, which basically means dharma in Sanskrit. So that is the relation between India and China. And China is very important country in the world now. Now I would like to hand over the mic to Siddharth.
Hello everyone. So now we'll have a look on the drainage system, Chinese drainage systems. There are about 50,000 rivers or more than 50,000 rivers in China, which acquire around 40 square miles, that is 100 square kilometer area. The total annual runoff is around 95%. That means the water flowing from the rivers is around 95% of the water directly flows into the ocean, which is the Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. The eastern zone, as you can have a look, is shaped with different rivers because here is the Tibetan Plateau, which is there are highlands, and this is the Taklamakan Desert here. So all the water comes down flowing to eastwards. That's why a lot of population is based here, and there is very less density of population here. The northern China. So, and here you can see arid platforms, and here you can see the deposition of alluvial soil because of the rivers. There are three main rivers basically in China. The Yangtze River, which is the longest river in China, and the Yellow River is the second longest river in China. And here's the Mekong River, which directly flows to the Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand, which is also known as the Golden Triangle.
China also reserves the privilege of having the only river in the world, the longest river in the world that only flows through a single country, and that's Yangtze. वो जो Yangtze नाम का river है ना, it is the longest river that flows in a single country because China का east-west expanse भी बहुत ज़्यादा है. If you look at the cradle of civilization, Chinese civilization हमेशा से येलो रिवर के आसपास रहा था. ओके, येलो रिवर को येलो रिवर इसलिए बोलते हैं क्योंकि वो एक्चुअली उसका पानी ऐसा ब्राउनिश येलो करके दिखाई देता है. द रीजन व्हाई द वाटर लुक्स अ लिटिल ब्राउनिश येलो इज बिकॉज लाइक यू मेंशन्ड वेरी करेक्टली, चाइना के जितने भी रिवर्स है ना वो मोस्टली थोड़े से अपलैंड प्लेटोज एंड माउंटेन्स एंड वहां से शुरू होते हैं. तो ये येलो रिवर का जहां से पास करता है वहां से एक पॉइंट पे इट एक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ सैंड, येलो कलर का सैंड एक्वायर करता है जिसको लोएस कहते हैं. ओके, you will be acquainted with it as and how time passes during the course of the year. लेकिन LOESS, I'm going to write it down. LOESS, LOESS. ये उस पर्टिकुलर टाइप के अलुवियम का नाम है. ओके, LOESS. तो ये उस तरह का जो अलुवियल सॉइल रहता है, यूजुअली डेजर्ट एरिड टाइप्स के रीजन्स में मिलता है आपको. एंड दिस पर्टिकुलर, इसमें लाइम थोड़ा सा ज्यादा होता है, येलोइश कलर का सॉइल दिखता है. एंड वो सॉइल जब रिवर के पानी के साथ मिक्स हो जाता है, बिकॉज द डस्ट गेट्स ब्लोन इनटू द रिवर वाटर, द रिवर स्टार्ट्स लुकिंग प्रॉपर येलो.
Now we'll have a look on the bordering countries of China, which are Afghanistan, around here, this part. Then second one is Bhutan, The third is India. Kazakhstan. North Korea. Nepal, Pakistan, Kyrgyzstan, small part of Kazakhstan, Burma, Laos, Vietnam, Russia, and Mongolia. There are total 14 neighboring countries in China. You know that China is the only country in Asia which has the largest number of neighboring countries.
The fact that China shares 14 it shares land with 14 neighboring countries is also a distinction China shares with Russia. No other country other than Russia and China, only these two countries in the world have these many number of neighbors that share their land boundaries. Okay. 14, same number of countries. And both of these countries have huge, extensive east-west expanses. बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा east-west expanse है दोनों countries.
Now we'll have a look on the Indo-China wars. The first war, as you know, we had in 1962 with China. It is also known as Sino-Indian War or China-India War or Indo-China War, as you say. That was a war, that was a military conflict which happened between October to November in 1962. In the areas of Aksai Chil, Northeast Frontier Agency, NEFA, that is modern-day Arunachal Pradesh, and in some parts of Assam. Friends, you have been doing the Paramveer Chakra awardee Major Shaitan Singh, who fought with his men of the 13th Kumaon Regiment, the Rizangla battle. Though they had the orders to retreat, they didn't retreat and fought with China very valiantly. The second conflict, we just had the second conflict within 5 years, that is 1962, which occurred in Nathula and Chola, which are situated in Kashmir. As you can see that sometimes Nathula and Chola sometimes referred to in 1967 Indo-China standoff. It was a clash territory dispute between India and China, because sometimes China claims the territory that it is theirs, and we claim that it is our territory. The Indo-China war consisted of a series of border clashes between China and India along the border of Himalaya and Kingdom of Sikkim, then Indian Protectorate. Because Sikkim then was an Indian Protectorate and not an Indian state. It was integrated in India in 1975 through referendum. You can see the option numbers here.
ये जो नथुला है ना, ला जो होता है, that means a pass. Very correct. So वो नथुला pass जो था, that was a proper trading pass. Normally हम उसको trading के लिए use करते थे between India and China, because there are very small little villages out there, and this is a very how do you say? It's a very lucrative method of keeping keeping the economy going. Say with this particular pass. So with all these wars going on, we closed down that pass and we did not reopen it until 2006. Okay, so it's an important pass. NDA के एग्जाम में हमेशा पूछा जाता है. वो जो neighboring countries करवाए थे, उसमें से भी आपको 4 ऑप्शंस दिए जाएंगे और इसमें से पूछा जाएगा कौन सा कंट्री चाइना के साथ बॉर्डर नहीं शेयर करता है. Okay, and be careful. आपको पूछा जाएगा land borders, oceanic borders, marine borders. So be careful when you read that question.
These passes, like ma'am said, were also part of the ancient trade route, which passed through Tibet and connected China and India. And I will also give an additional Next, last thing.
नहीं उसके पहले में वो मैप चाहिए अभी उसके लिए ना नया शेयर करना पड़ेगा इसमें you gave me the map differently remember आपने मुझे मैप differently दे दिया border is cut
And after the 1967 Nandula and Chola clashes, there occurs another series of clashes here in the region of second. The Doklam clashes you might have heard, and that's of Galban Valley. Very frequent in the times of lockdown. Okay, the Greek Kurdistan, which is the largest power station in the entire world, is situated on the banks of Yangtze River. Do you know what is gorge? You might have learned in geography. It's gorge. Anyone? What is gorge? It occurs due to the erosional activity of the river.
It's a river valley. It's a very straight river valley. दो ऐसे पतला सा नैरो सा एकदम स्ट्रेट रिवर वैली होता है जिसमें जो वॉल्स होते हैं उस वैली के स्टीप साइड्स होते हैं वेरी स्टीप एंड वेरी नैरो जस्ट एक्सट्रीमली नैरो ओके हिमालयन रिवर्स हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ अ वैली हां करेक्ट एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट इतना पतला एंड एक्सट्रीमली स्ट्रेट very steep valleys walls
Due to the gorges present on the Yangtze River, the dam is named so. The interesting fact about the dam is that it is the largest dam in the world and the largest power station. There's a mind-blowing fact that it has increased the length of Earth's day by 0.06 microsecond.
Does that mean it has increased or decreased the speed of rotation of the world?
It has decreased the speed of rotation.
This dam is also responsible for extreme. This dam is also responsible for increased seismic activity in that region. So, ever since the dam has been built, China faces more frequently, landslides and earthquakes happen more frequently in that region. Once again, China refuses to comment on it, or even it refuses to even accept this fact. But most geologists in the world believe that is one reason why the frequency of landslides and earthquakes, the increased seismic activity, is a reason behind this. I mean, this dam is the reason behind it. चाहिए आपको जी Have you ever seen somebody floating those ice के ऊपर वगैरह डांस करते हैं वो लोग वाले ice skaters वगैरह हाँ उनके एक हाथ में वजन दे दो तो वो थोड़ा सा स्लो हो जाएगा Is this the figure?
Guys, just have a look.
11th standard, yaar. Pay attention now. This is for your benefit.
Around 94% of the Chinese population situated in this region of China.
around 6% is here. Anyone knows why is this? Because
Can you please stand?
please silence. Yeah. Correct, correct. And it is also because of the Tibetan plateau, because the highlands are all deserted, there's no plantation there. Just look at the map carefully. After the questions are. Start from the first question. What is the official name of China? Second one. What is the Commonwealth country? What is the meaning of a kingdom? Kingdom. Meaning of a kingdom.
You have an example of a kingdom. United Kingdom. Apart from that, very good. Yes, another one. Which has king of king. Do you have an example for it other than UK and Bhutan? Oh yeah. UAE, very good. That's also a kingdom. And then what would the republic be? Even Saudi Arabia is a kingdom. Republic is a place where the head of the state is elected by the people. Agree?
Kingdom has monarchy. Which of the following countries does not share border with China? Border of China. India and China. How many time zones are there in China? The Gobi Desert is located. What is the national game of China? Biggest desert in China. Raise your hand. The ancient trade which connected in China and other civilizations in the world. How many stars are there on the Chinese map?
Okay, I just told you the meanings of stars. Okay, can anyone tell me what does bigger star symbolizes? Please stand up. Someone. What? Another four. Okay. What are your learnings? What are your learnings? क्या सीखा? When you prepare for the NDA exams, and that is the purpose. Okay, वो apart from the content, इनके presentation से क्या सीखा? Yes. Leadership quality. Okay. Very good. Speaking skills. They were fluent enough in their in the flow of the language. Yes, I agree. What else? Communication skills. Okay. How to present something confidently. Yes. Group tasks. Very correct. This is real cooperation. When you know what to. Yep. What and confidence? Building self-confidence. Yes. Apart from the confidence, there was one thing. They presented the facts in a very fluid manner. देखा कैसे एक के बाद एक दूसरा आता है. It was not going haphazardly. There is a proper flow to this, to the presentation, which I will applaud for the other presentations as well. अब तक जितने भी presentations present किए हैं, I don't know how much experience you guys have in doing such things in your school days or something like that, because I have never seen you present anything here before. So this is my first experience with you also. लेकिन there is a proper flow to the things, right? जितना भी content आप present करो, उसके लिए एक proper flow रखो. आप अपने presentations में भी please take care to see that there is a proper flow to the things. Okay? जब आप present करो चीजें, flags के लिए extra information देना, that is something that you've got to remember. NDA might not question you on it, but then you never know what UPSC has in mind, right? That is the whole point of UPSC. It's pretty unpredictable in nature. Right? So please pay attention to these small and little facts, especially अगर आपको किसी country के बारे में, अब जब आप facts present करते हैं, if you have something extremely contrasting or something that makes the country stand out uniquely, please pick up that fact and put it in your PPT. Okay? Are we good here? Do you have anything else to contribute? कुछ और पूछना है चाइना को लेकर, कोई कॉन्सेप्ट जो आपने पढ़े होंगे? Either yes. How China got its name? बैठिए. चाइना को चाइनीज खुद को चाइना नहीं बुलाते. They call themselves something called as Zhongguo or something like that. Zhongguo ऐसे कुछ बुलाते हैं वो खुद को. Okay, which translates to central land. Guo is a kingdom and Zhong is a central or a ऐसे something in the middle. ऐसे बीच में या central जो place होता है उसको Zhong बुलाते हैं. तो जोंगो ऐसे खुद को बुलाते हैं. चाइना probably there is a theory which says कि चाइना का जो नाम है वो शायद संस्कृत से कहीं से आता है. हम उसको चिन बुलाते थे. And then there is also the thing कि उनके यहाँ पे भी एक dynasty हुआ करता था, the Qin dynasty. नहीं, वो आप जिसको क्यों बुलाते हैं चाइना में, उसको प्रोनाउंस करते वक्त च बोलते हैं, चिन बुलाते हैं उसको. So yeah, that is how it goes. तो ये डिनेस्टी की वजह से शायद हमने उसको चिन या चाइना बुलाना शुरू कर दिया, and that's how the name just precipitated. क्योंकि इंडियंस ने जो बोला वही फिर उनको बाकी के जो फॉरेन ट्रेडर्स थे उन्होंने बुलाया, and that's how probably the place got its name. Anything else? We have another 17 minutes before we let go of this classroom. So
कुछ अच्छा बेटर स्टिल आप बैठ जाइए, हम लोग ना एक राइटिंग एक्सरसाइज कर लेते हैं. राइट डाउन द फैक्ट्स दैट यू रिमेंबर अबाउट चाइना. Yeah, you can't come to a classroom without your books, can you? This is not how things work, है ना? So beg, borrow, steal a pen and a paper, and go ahead and write down all the facts that you remember about childhood. And please do that. All those people who do not do it, उनके unfortunately नाम, number, photo सब record करके मैं आपके घर पे भिजवा देने वाली हूँ. Sorry, but there is no other way of making you study. मुझसे कहा गया है आपको डांटना नहीं है, which I find a very novel concept, considering you don't follow the protocol. एक बंदा कैसे एक पार्टी से रूल्स कैसे फॉलो कर सकता है ना, दोनों पार्टीज ने रूल्स फॉलो करने चाहिए. आप स्टूडेंट्स की तरफ बिहेव करो तो मैं टीचर की तरफ बिहेव कर सकती हूँ. अभी बोला गया है आपको डांटना नहीं है तो नहीं डांटेंगे, आपको घर से डांट दिलवाएंगे, है ना, वो बेटर अच्छा होता है. नेशनल रेड पाटा, अच्छा ठीक है. रेड या ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट वाला, वो तो एक्सटिंक्ट है. इकलौता एक दो कहीं तो है उनके पास, लेकिन वाइल्ड में एक्सटिंक्ट है वो है. रेड नहीं, ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट वाला. यस यस या तो वो उनको बस यू डोंट फाइंड इट्स एक्सटिंक्ट इन द वाइल्ड, उसको बस कहीं उन्होंने अपने नेशनल पार्क से वगैरह कंजर्व करके रखा है. आई डोंट थिंक दे हैव दैट मेनी ऑफ अ पॉपुलेशन आल्सो ऑफ इट. रेड मिलता है, रेड तो अपने यहाँ पे भी मिलता है. Write down, people, write down facts you remember about China, and they cannot be just 5 facts. 5 sentences नहीं हो सकते. Three Gorges डैम के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन लिखिए, चाइना के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन लिखिए, चाइना के रिवर्स के बारे में कम से कम 3 रिवर्स का नाम लिखिए. एक्सप्लोसिव्स, करेंसी नोट्स, ये सब चाइनीज इन्वेंशन है. सिल्क या एक्सप्लोसिव्स आल्सो, वो भी गन पाउडर नॉट एक्सप्लोसिव्स, गन पाउडर, ये सब कुछ चाइना से आता है. Sorry? Chinese what? I still didn't get the word.
Chinese dragon.
Oh, Chinese dragon. Dragon is usually considered a symbol of prosperity, strength, power. यार ये कौन है? Oh, predomination. आपके लिए predomination बोला. Whoever a theme is. Do we have a theme in the classroom?